Just switch it.
Well, this is different.
Whoa.
Well, I'm on everyone's microphones.
It works.
There we go. Is it working?
It's working. The sound is actually working.
Let us know, by the way, in the comments if you can hear us. If anything goes wrong, as it has gone wrong already, you're more than welcome to let us know. It's cool.
Yeah. So I'm Carla Marie.
My name is Anthony. For people who might be new to our show and our stream, we used to work on the radio.
Yep.
We used to be here in New York on the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. We were in Seattle on the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. And now we're on Twitch.
Yes. And we have been friends with the guys at the Roosevelts for years. And Anthony will tell you that they were his friends first, which is kind of true, but they like me better. But anyway, we're at Roosevelt's headquarters because today is a huge day. The Roosevelts are launching their collection with the Goonies, and we're going to get to show you the clothes before you even get to buy them today, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And yes, we're matching today.
Yeah, we're matching stuff that you could have already purchased on RSVLTS.com. But I think the cool thing is being in the HQ, the headquarters, being able to see the stuff before it actually goes live, which we'll do in a little bit. We're going to talk to Steve from the Roosevelts. We're going to talk to John from the Roosevelts. We're going to have some behind the scenes stuff. So whether you are new to the Roosevelts family, whether you're new to the Carla Marie and Anthony family, welcome, and let's have some fun. And also in the comments right now, I know we try to read the comments on Twitch all the time. Make sure you're letting us know what your name is and where you're from, so we can maybe shout you out, get you on the screen in a little bit as well.
And shout out to DTH who did the trivia, the Goonies trivia right before we came on. Yes, we are aware the sound wasn't working, but you still got to play, which is awesome. Thank you to everyone who played along with that. So we want to know in the comments what you're looking forward to most today for the collection. What do you think you're going to see in the collection? Because I know a lot of people yesterday saw a photo that we all posted to Twitter, and they were zooming in and looking at the screenshot of stuff because you guys are crazy.
And I will say this, the DTH trivia, I know you couldn't hear it while it was playing before we went live.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try to figure out a way to post it later. It did sound fantastic. I wish you all could have heard it.
Yeah, you'll get to see it later. Good. You'll get to see it later. So we got people checking in from literally all over. Diana from her little snow globe in Vermont. I think we're also in a snow globe right now.
Yeah, Hoboken is unbelievably difficult to get through. I mean, just getting into this office, I think the snow is like up to my knees.
We got Momo from Houston, Baytown area in Texas. Brian Astoria in Oregon. Ooh, Oregon, home of
the Goonies.
The Goonies.
Yeah. So what do we want to do first, Carla Marie? You tell me.
Oh, you're actually okay. What do we want to do first? Should we bring in John and Steve first? Actually, before they come in, I want you to tell the Roosevelts history as best you can. We should have did drunk history. We should have did that.
From my perspective, or like what actually happened?
No, your perspective, because I know you were there. You were there. I don't think you actually did anything, Anthony, but you were there in the beginning when they were actually packing t-shirts from the apartment that you all lived in.
Yeah, so I lived with John for a while. Steve lived next door to us. And for a while, the Roosevelt's HQ was just those two apartments.
Yeah.
That's where they did a lot of their work. We actually, the three of us set out on a baseball bucket list tour.
Yep.
And that was one of the first big events that they got to do. And I will say...
Well, what was that?
What was that? We worked with Microsoft. And there we checked off these baseball bucket list items. So one of them was like sitting in the red seat at Fenway Park. One of them was going into McCovey Cove and kayaking in San Francisco.
And how long ago was that?
God, that was...
Anybody?
8 years ago, says Steve. Actually, my first trip to Seattle...
9 years.
My first trip to Seattle, before we even interviewed for a job there or anything like that, Carla Marie, was actually with John and Steve. As we did the whole baseball bucket list tour. So that was my first time in my new home.
Tiffany from Westfield, New Jersey said she actually remembers when you guys did that tour.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but that was like just the beginning of Roosevelt's. And if you're just joining right now, we are about to reveal the Goonies collection with the Roosevelts. I'm Carla Marie. This is Anthony.
I can introduce myself. It's fine.
I got you. We are at Roosevelt's headquarters as they are literally about to hit the live button for 4 p.m. Eastern where you can actually shop, which is super cool to be in this environment as that's about to happen.
I'd also like to ask, and you can feel free to comment in the comment section, whether you're a huge Roosevelt's fan, maybe you're in the Roosevelt's Insiders. What is your favorite piece of Roosevelt's gear that you have? Are you wearing it right now to celebrate? I have a
That's
ton,
tough.
obviously.
My favorite is I might even have it somewhere in my bag. It's actually the hockey hoodie. I've had that for years.
The Dream Team hoodie.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I know that the people that are part of our little Carlin and Anthony show family also have a bunch of Roosevelts here because we've worn it like throughout forever.
I even got you to match a bathing suit with me last year.
That
happened.
Slightly embarrassing.
That happened. Thanks to the Roosevelts, we get to accidentally match all the time. It's pretty awesome.
So are we bringing in John and Steve together?
I think
separately.
So. I think we're gonna do it together.
Should we? Okay, we're bringing them in. Let's do this.
Roll on over, boys.
Oh, we got.
Okay, so
called up to the big leagues?
Yes, you are.
I have a question for John and Steve.
Over here.
Is it true that the first time you guys ever did an actual interview or told the story of the Roosevelts was on my Side Hustlers podcast?
It was, yeah.
Oh, I got to turn on their microphones. There we go. One more time.
That didn't happen on my podcast.
It was, yes.
John, you can swing that microphone over the table. There we go.
There you go. Okay, so big day for you guys. Goonies collection is launching. Can you tell us when this project started? Like how long ago? How long does it take, or maybe not this one, how long does it take to get a collection from the day you guys have the idea to the day we can actually swipe our cards and buy it?
This has been a long time coming. I mean, Goonies is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. Hopefully everybody else appreciates it as much as I do. But, we've had Goonies on the mind for a long time. And going into, a meeting like that, you have your initial meeting and you kind of pitch the ideas. Then you have to see what you can actually do because of likeness rights. And, everything, if people follow on Insiders, they know, all about, the design process. And we kind of give that behind the scenes or as much as we can. But, from going to the idea phase all the way through the design phase and like the inception of a product out to, today, a launch day, it's probably a 6-month process, if not a little longer. Yeah. It's
and we just showed up today and we're like, this is so crazy.
So what about the first time you guys have the designs? Because I'm looking at the 4 designs that we're going to release in just over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There's 4 designs right in front of us. We're going to have some models.
Yep.
Some quote unquote models.
Yeah, we're going to have some high fashion models.
From the first time you guys have the design to when people get to actually put it on, like what's the most difficult part of that whole process?
Usually dealing with legal.
Everyone will say that.
Legal. I think what people don't understand is you have to go through processes. And then with Goonies in particular, you had to deal with talent likeness, studio likeness. I think 3 or 4 different layers. But it all actually worked out. And this was one.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is a project that I think everybody from the designers and the illustrators up to the people at the studios were really passionate about, I think. So it was one of those rare occasions where everything really worked out without a hitch.
So then out of the 4 designs that we're going to see in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to go to each of you for this. Steve, I'm going to go to you first.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you have your own favorite design? And do you think that...
Well, wait, no one's seen what they are yet.
I know, but he can hit
I can
at
tease.
it.
Okay.
I'm good at
Do you have your own favorite design? And do you have a design that you know that the Roosevelts fans and Goonies fans are going to go nuts over the most?
I think my favorite design is just a colorful one that we put together without revealing too much.
Okay.
I mean, as you can tell,
is it the most colorful?
It's the most colorful one of the bunch. I think it's an awesome design. It's inspired by a lot of the characters. I don't want to give away too much, but it's inspired by all the characters are on there. It's kind of a shirt you'd bring on vacation. If you want to wear a Goonies shirt, but you also want to be on vacation, this is definitely the shirt for you. And I'll probably talk about what it is later.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't have an extra large, so I would be wearing.
So you can't wear it
today.
right now.
I mean, I could wear it. It would just be super embarrassing to wear a large when I'm probably grown into a 2XL thanks to quarantine.
But you'll be able to order an extra large.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I know a guy who can probably get me one too.
Okay.
So then do you think your favorite design will also be the one that sells out the fastest?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I think we have a couple. I don't know, actually.
Are you nervous now that you said it?
No, it's just like I see the one where I'm like, all right, everybody's going to want that one. And that's going to just go gangbusters, which, for various reasons, is going to be awesome. But the one I like, I have high hopes that it's going to be a crowd pleaser.
Okay. Now, John, what about you?
Well,
your favorite?
But you have a different take than Steve does because you're like in on the design process. So
Every shirt is his baby.
They're all
launching product.
You have 4 babies today.
I actually think it's a pretty diverse bunch.
It is.
We have a lot of different color schemes going in there, but I really wanted to try and capture like the essence of the 80s. The Goonies is like the quintessential 80s movie. And with the 80s, what you get a lot of those like really iconic glossy composite movie posters that you used to like, kind of look like airbrush. So it was a lot of fun working on one of them that you'll see that has a lot of like really iconic 80s style, style that was really made popular by Drew Struzan. He's like, he made like 100 80s style movie posters. So that was my most favorite one, I think, of the bunch. But there's another one that has a ton of Easter eggs in it, and I do love Easter eggs.
Ooh.
So yeah, there's
you like
two in the running.
The Taylor Swift of the Roosevelts?
I guess.
Hiding Easter eggs and different things.
I don't think the reference really went over well, Carla Marie. That's a terrible reference.
For my Swifties out there, you totally get what I meant. Come on, Steve. I know you did.
Also, for the people who might be joining us for the first time on the Carla Marie and Anthony show, a brief description of what you're seeing on the screen. So I believe it's on, which side is it? Yeah, this side of me.
That's my face.
Yeah, but across from Carla Marie, right there, is what you'll see is our hype cup. If you decide to follow, subscribe, gift a couple bits, whatever happens, that cup fills up. And if you're new to the Roosevelts, we're here in their headquarters. You guys started at this point. When was the first official Roosevelts meeting?
In this building?
Just in general.
I mean, I think square one was probably like 2012 at some point. Yeah, some point early 2012.
So, and these guys, I mean, I think the Roosevelts and the Carla Marie and Anthony show have kind of been linked in some weird ways for a long time. So this has been pretty cool to come in here as you guys are on your launch day, on delivery day, if this is your baby.
I mean,
and
Anthony was one of the first models that you guys used because you really didn't have anyone else at that point. So you used Anthony as a model. So
it was real budget.
We'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll pull up a photo of Anthony years ago modeling.
Do you have those?
We might have those.
I went deep in the archives.
They're not in my computer, so I don't know how you're getting them on the stream.
We'll figure it out.
And I do want to shout out some people checking in from different areas. So if you can, in the chat, jump in here. Let us know where you are and what your name is so we can make sure we shout you out. I know we have some fantastic people working in the backgrounds, then they'll be able to get your message on the screen as well, which is kind of a first for what we've done on the show.
I know I'm trying to read all the comments and they're going so fast. We've obviously got James saying Goonies never die. Obviously. We've got Mergen checking in from Ohio. Willie in Louisville, Kentucky checking in. JC Strong, literally like Jersey City right there. What's up? That's super cool. Griffin from Bainbridge, Georgia. This is awesome. If you notice anyone checking in near where you are, talk to each other in the comments. That's really cool.
And I know that this normally doesn't happen. You might post a teaser on Instagram or a teaser on Facebook or whatever it happens to be. Can we get a sneak peek before we actually go live?
Oh yeah, where are the models?
Where can we do that for each one?
Just from a distance. Do like a quick cutaway.
Well, then what if you guys want to take us over for the cutaway?
Why don't you let Taylor Swift does one?
Taylor Swift.
All right, Steve, go for it.
All right, let's get over there.
Okay, is your new nickname going to be Taylor Swift? I'm sorry if I did that to you, John. Okay, so Steve, what are you going to do? Spit?
Oh God, he's hiding. You're doing the worst. It looks like you're hiding something else.
What is the Zach Galifianakis show? Between two ferns?
Let's do a 1 second glimpse.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 1 second glimpse from Steve. Are we ready for that?
Go faster. Oh. Is this what it's always like on reveal day, guys? Like, is it always this nerve-wracking?
How do we do it?
I think it.
How many people just screenshot that?
Probably. Did you? Okay.
Raise your hand if you screenshot that.
Did you screenshot that? Screenshot that. I can't even speak right now.
Anyone in the chat? All right, do one more.
There we go. There's actually, by the way, there's 500 and something people watching this stream right now. So thank you very much to everyone who's joined us for the first time, second time, 80th time, whatever.
Court just messaged and said that Office Space looks awesome. I'm very jelly. I don't get to hang there every day. It is very like if you watch New Girl on the TV show, it's just like the loft that they live in. Kind of.
And now
have 50 different looks, by the way, over the years.
I know.
We're at exactly 10 minutes away from actually going live on the website on RSVLTS.com. Are we going to model any of them before it's live?
Ooh.
Or is it all afterwards?
Let's do it like right in the launch phase.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a couple male models here, and they're going to do a great job.
Are we going to or Anthony and I going to get to try on some clothes?
If you want,
I do.
Of course.
I want.
Here's what we should do, because we do have a little bit of time. We have about 10 minutes.
People are saying what they saw. Can I read them out? All right, I'm gonna read them out.
So what I want to do also in the comments is if you have any questions regarding the Roosevelts, the Goonies collaboration, this weird show that you're watching right now with Carla Marie and Anthony, if you have any questions that you want answered, this is your time. Some of them might pop up on the screen. Some of them we might just read from the chat. But either way, make sure you tag it with what your name is so we can shout you out, because some of these usernames aren't the most easy to read.
I love Brian saying, tell me you're an insider without telling me you're an insider.
Well, that's a pretty good one.
I'm waiting to see the responses for that.
And then let's see here.
Will these be live?
Sorry.
I have a question. Will these be live on the app too, on the Roosevelt's app? Yes.
And then I'm going to need one of you guys, either John or Steve, to jump in here for a second, because this is actually a really cool question. How do the collaborations get chosen? Do you guys go to movie companies and say, hey, we'd like to do this? Do they come to you? What is like the process? And how did you, let's use the Goonies for example.
We've been wanting to do Goonies since I think we started the company. Well, usually what we do is we'll go to a movie studio and we'll have an initial meeting, and they'll basically roll out their property list, and we'll kind of decide what properties we think would be a good fit. I know last year Warner Brothers was a big one for us, so anything Warner Brothers, don't count out. I'll just say that for the next couple of years.
Ooh.
But then,
Is that an Easter egg?
I think at this point we pretty much have we have licenses and collabs coming up with pretty much every studio, every major studio.
But all of these collaborations are coming initially from this headquarters and the brains that are in this room. And it's not like the movie companies don't reach out to you guys and say, hey, can you do a Cinderella line?
They have. It's kind of, at this point, I think we've kind of proven ourselves a little bit. So the movie studios, if they have something coming up, an anniversary year that they want us to focus on, we'll work with them. But for the most part, it's like we have our list of properties that we want to work with, and then we go through legal and likeness and figure out if it'll be a good fit and if we could even make something really good happen. And if we can't, sometimes we don't work with that particular property.
And I think this question came from Pate on Twitch. I just lost it in the comments, but it was essentially, how often do things get rejected?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a percentage?
Wait, launch day is fun, but I think we're going to come back on legal day and do a stream.
We really try and do things differently. We try and push the boundaries of what we do. I think that's kind of why we enjoy it so much. And I think the studios appreciate it. I think they appreciate brands like us, really, fans who are fans of the movies that we try and work with, pushing the boundaries of, art and for licensed products.
Well, what I love that you guys do, and we've talked about this before, is you don't just take a screenshot of the movie and print it on a shirt. You actually try to embody the movie in art on a shirt.
Yeah, I think we try and go the extra mile, and we work with really good illustrators and artists and designers who really convey that same sentiment that we do about the artwork that we put on these shirts. And it's kind of weird to say, but we kind of we take not taking ourselves too seriously, very seriously.
I love that.
And I think it kind of shows in the work, and I think the studios are starting to really appreciate what we do. Sometimes we push the boundaries too much, and I get into a lot of trouble with studios.
Are you the one that takes most of the heat?
I take a lot of heat, yeah. But I mean, it's like part of the job, and it's fun. And I think seeing the product come into fruition,
it's cool.
Studios kind of appreciate what we do too. So.
6 minutes away, by the way.
Yeah, and before we jump into the next question, Steve, I need you over here as well, because this question is for both of you.
Oh, cool.
It literally says, hey, Steve and John, what is your dream collaboration that you still haven't been able to do yet? Is there
who's that from?
Property?
Guy Fieri.
Okay.
Yes,
is that in the works though?
Potentially, yeah.
Who's that from?
We've had a couple of conversations, and
that was from that was from Sloan.
All things Adam Sandler too, everything.
Do you have to sign a deal with Happy Madison Productions to do that?
For the most part, yeah. It's kind of like an overarching umbrella that he's kind of under, but he does anything he wants. Like that guy goes on family vacations with all his friends every summer to shoot a movie, because he has that overarching power and sway in the movie industry. So
I would like a Scuba Steve outfit from Big Daddy. Thank you.
And by the way, in case you just joined us and you have no idea what's going on,
what is
this is the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. We are currently in Roosevelt's HQ. you guys are getting ready to launch the Goonies collaboration, which is just under 5 minutes away. That'll be the first time you can see them in their totality. You can order them right away. And I know we're talking about past collaborations, future collaborations, goal collaborations, but we are here for the Goonies. So let's remember that. And then moving over to John from the Roosevelts, your dream collaboration that you guys haven't been able to do just yet, which you probably will be able to do at some point.
Kind of did it. We did.
You geeked out.
Yeah, we did Mando in November or October, which was great. But you know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
That's the Mandalorian for those who are not into the club.
The lingo.
A classic Star Wars collab would be great, or maybe like a Princess Bride collection would be really cool too. Some of the classics. I'm like an 80s, 90s guy.
And then Carla Marie, since you have the place and the way to do that right now, what do you want the Roosevelts to work on? If you were to pitch them something right now.
Oh God. What are you looking at me for? I feel like I text them every day and I'm like, can you just tell me when I should shut up and stop giving you ideas? I would like to see some Disney princess stuff. Maybe some like Tinkerbell would be pretty cool.
Women cut shirts.
Jasmine.
Eventually, we get a lot of requests on that.
Like a long crop, you know? So yeah, we'll like some Disney stuff. Princess. Thank you.
I'm going to throw.
I'll wait here.
For my suggestions, I'm going to throw Clueless and or Mean Girls.
Ooh.
We have one of those, and I've been saying it for years, and I think it actually might happen this year.
Really?
So. Well, I'm just saying it out loud, so then he has to do it.
Oh, okay. That works.
I didn't see you point. You pointed to me. Okay.
By the way, 3 minutes until the release of the Roosevelts and Goonies collaboration. We will have models showing them off. We'll tell you what sizes they're wearing in case you or someone you want to buy for.
Men changing in front of us.
There's people literally changing right in front of us. And continue, if we haven't shouted you out yet, you can continue to tell us where you are, where you're watching from. So
we should do like a little AMA. Like,
are
any other questions coming in that people want answered on the fly?
Oh,
so I could spoil and ruin all of our fun plans.
Some of them that are coming through are asking specific collaborations that people want to see, and they're asking basically for yay or nay answers. Can you do that?
Wait, I have a question. Michael Greenlee said, and
I love that guy. Where is he
ever thought about a collab with musicians or a band? And you kind of have.
Yeah, I mean, we've had those conversations. I think we've debated like rock album covers. You know, I think there's a lot that could be done there. You know, legendary like American icons like an Elvis. Obviously, like a Willie Nelson shirt, making that like more official. We did something for our Insiders meetup that's like one of my favorite shirts I think we've ever done. But then you could also go the other spectrum. Taylor Swift.
Please.
Yeah. You could go 2000s TRL, like a ramen noodle Justin Timberlake head shirt would be pretty funny. So there's so much there, and I think that's just probably the next step for late 21 or 2022 for sure.
Scooby-Doo. Cole Spencer wants some Scooby-Doo.
Our friend Javier said to shout him out.
Hey.
So shout out to Javier, who just had a baby, by the way. So if everyone can write congratulations in the chat.
I think he hasn't said that out loud yet, but.
What? Didn't he post it somewhere?
Did he? I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, speaking of babies, you can get on Roosevelts.com, you can get kids clothes.
Yeah.
Are there going to be Goonies kids clothes in this collection?
I don't know. They'll have to find out.
Ooh, another question for NFL shirts. Any sports collaborations on the horizon, or is that a little difficult with all of the different things they have to?
No, I mean, we had MLBPA. We are continuing working on that, and I definitely think MLB Hall of Fame is going to be in the works in the future. Like, imagine a Barry Larkin shirt or a Ryan Sandberg shirt, like Don Mattingly shirt. You know, every city has a local hero that might not be Babe Ruth or something like that, and I think that would be a great next collection.
We're about a minute away, and
I'm gonna go back to my computer.
All right, go for it.
Gotta hit the go button.
Go do that thing. John, I'm sure you have something to do for the next minute, or do you want to hang out with us? Do you have like responsibilities?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, get out of here. Roll out of here.
Okay. So it's actually kind of cool, like being in a place when like something big like this is about to happen. I mean, normally we're broadcasting from my spare bedroom doing our show every day. So
sorry, I wasn't paying attention to a thing you said because there's just loud stuff going on those shirts in front of me right now.
No, I see some dashing gentlemen rocking some amazing.
We are a couple seconds away. And once we hit 4 o'clock here on the East Coast, which it looks like, did we do that? Is it 4 o'clock on your?
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock on the East Coast, which means you can go to RSVLTS.com once you see one of these shirts that you actually like. Steve, would you like? Someone has to go over there and give us an example and a walkthrough of what we're doing.
He would have to stay here where the mic is.
Oh, true. Actually, Carla, why don't you go over there?
What with what?
Oh, we don't have a microphone that goes over there.
No, I need to go change it to my own Goonies gear. No. So,
all right, so
we're
let's
gonna show
those cameras real quick.
So we can show those guys.
There we go.
Oh. Nope.
It says, please check video source at the moment. All right, now
Here
it's
we
back
are.
on us.
I mean, I can change right here, but I don't know that we're ready.
One of the
Maybe
things
next time we
that's
do
going to
this.
be a lot of fun is, who knows, maybe we'll do this again one day. Figuring out how to get this all to work has been like 3 or 4 days of
officially
straight
live
hustle.
on RSVLTS.com. That is the most important part in all of this. So I'm going to, not that you guys don't have the link, but I am going to drop it.
Hell, we could bring the models
Twitch.
over here if we need to.
Oh, yeah.
We can bring them over here if we need to. All right.
Ooh.
One of you guys come on over just in case the camera works for the second one.
Mr. Michael Schreiner coming into view here.
Shriner,
What do we have here?
Get up on that microphone, Shriner.
Ooh, this is Kunaflex, and it is very. Where are you going?
Oh, there's no chair.
Well, they just
okay,
want
then
to
you
see.
can come over here on this side. There's a chair. Well, there's a chair on this side. We're figuring this out as we go, everybody.
That is very fancy. We should go put you in the snow.
So what do you guys call here? You can sit over here. What do you guys call this shirt if someone was going on the website right now? Obviously, they can see
I think
it.
I can guess.
This is the Truffle Shuffle,
All right, the Truffle Shuffle shirt.
the legendary Truffle Shuffle.
So
Can you do the truffle shuffle while wearing the shirt?
I don't know if legal, like John said earlier, I don't know if legal allow
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Cool.
can we? I love that
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
zoom in and there's like little cartoon chunks, or chunk, not chunks, but there's multiple of him, which is why I put the S on there for the record, which
Damn.
is really
That
really
just
cool.
seemed very
Is this the Easter
stretchy,
egg one?
And
very
if
comfortable,
people are
very stretchy.
Ooh, there's some chattering teeth in there too.
right there. Right, I'm just pointing to your nipple this time.
Yes.
So
Whatever you need, it's the model.
if people are looking at you right now going, oh, I'm that guy's size, what should they order?
So I'm in a large right now.
Okay.
It's the large Kunaflex. So like I mentioned, very stretchy,
Yeah.
very soft, high quality. So as you move, so I'm a true large, so it fits perfectly
Okay, perfect.
and a lot of give.
So now do we want to bring the next model over here or go over there? We're going to go to the jungle?
We're
All right,
going to the
gonna
jungle.
go to the jungle in a
Peter's in the
second.
jungle with
This is probably my favorite shirt, actually, that we're about to see in a second. And
this
Peter's
is the
rocking
Goonies
this one.
tiki.
There
Yeah.
we go. There it is. And Peter, what size? You can yell it out. What size are you wearing right now?
I'm rocking a medium right now.
Rocking a medium. And you are about how tall? About 6 feet tall, rocking the medium. I love it. It actually has like a tiki vibe, Legends of the Hidden Temple vibe to it. And that is really cool. So far in the chat, what is your favorite one? The Truffle Shuffle or the Tiki inspired shirt? Throw that in there. Oh, and it's Carla Marie's now rocking one.
Yay! This is Goonies Never Say Die.
Well, not if you're going to wear one, I've got to put one on. So you have to just continue.
Well,
talk
you
about
have.
your
I
shirt for a
changed
while.
on camera. You should also change on
I'm
camera.
not changing. On
Just
camera.
kidding.
I'm too hairy.
Okay. So this is super freaking comfortable and amazing. I'll show it here. Look it. T, is this the one with all the Easter eggs? Or was that the tiki one?
That's a cool one. That one actually tried to kind of stay away from putting any of the characters on this one and really
I love
focus
it.
on One-Eyed Willie. Ben, who's like our OG
Sorry, my
illustrator,
phone.
really worked on this for a while and crushed it. The map is in the background, even though we actually didn't have rights to use the actual map from the film, so we had to recreate it, but it gave us a really good opportunity to
That's
focus
awesome.
on
though.
the actual map from where they shot the movie. Which is really
In Oregon?
great. Yeah.
We should do a fam road trip there. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So this is a small, depends how you like to wear your shirts, but I could fit into an extra small also. But this is perfect for, trying not to show off my velour pants that I'm wearing today because I am full jersey right now. But you can also tie it. It's one of my favorite things to do with all my Roosevelt shirts. Uh-oh. What is this one, Anthony?
All right. Here we go. So this actually has like scenes from the movie on it, which is pretty cool. They're all the same Kunaflex, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
This is montage.
This
Goonies
is just a
montage.
montage of, here we go, all over print, which is pretty awesome.
Pretty freaking cool.
I think I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which one I like more. Now that you've seen all 4 of them
I
in
know.
the
What
comments,
is your
feel
favorite?
free to tell us which one you like the most. I want to actually see what some of these comments. Ooh, are there any masks to match? Those aren't out yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. There might be down the road.
So Mellow FM just said, what kind of material is that? It looks comfy. So it's called Kunu Flex. It literally says it right here on the tag. I don't like, is there an official way to describe it other than it's forgiving and breathable and super comfy?
It stretches, which is nice. I don't know how I would, let me see. What does it say on the tag? Does it say like the blend? I don't know.
This reminds me of the Santa Claus when Bernard.
Perfect amount of stretch, and it wicks the moisture.
Ooh, it does wick the
According
moisture.
to Steve, it has the perfect amount of flex and it wicks the moisture. So, I mean, that's kind of the best way to describe it. Let's see. Truffle shorts. Right now, it's just the button-down shirts for all 4 of the prints. I'm sure down the road, you'll see more on there. So what are we
Justin
seeing?
Hamill just said, my wife will be mad. I'm assuming that's because Justin Hamill just bought all 4.
You know what's funny is I'm seeing people leave the stream, but I'm sure it's because they're going to RSVLTS.com, Roosevelts.com. There's Mike in the jungle that we've set up.
Are we
back
going to
here.
see? Oh, wait. Roosevelt's in the wild.
Let's see
That's
what we
hilarious.
have here. So I think now that everyone has kind of seen what's going on, are there any sizing questions, anything you guys want to know before we say goodbye on the stream? And obviously, if you've just joined us right now, my name is Anthony.
I'm Carla Marie. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments.
We normally host outside of this this space, but we are the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. We are on Twitch normally Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday morning, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West Coast. We're normally based in Seattle as well, and you can always find us on Twitch.
I think we're going to have to start incorporating costume changes into our regular show.
I'm lucky if I shower before we go on air, so I don't know about costume changes really.
This is awesome.
Twitch.tv/Carla Marie and Anthony is always where you can find us. If you want to throw us a follow, that would be fantastic. I actually want to check on
I'm trying to read some comments. So Court said, I know it's Goonies Day, but I need to know if you're going to restock the Little Nero's t-shirt. Boys? For Christmas?
I think it's a Christmas movie.
Oh, is it though?
Home Alone?
Are we going to get into the Home Alone debate? Is it a Christmas movie?
How is there an actual debate on Home Alone?
There's a debate. Home Alone. Well, I agreed that it's a Christmas movie, but when you actually,
it is not
Home Alone too.
That's the Die Hard debate.
There's a whole. I swear, there's a debate for Home Alone. Someone help me in here.
Someone in the chat. I think you're kind of on an island by yourself here, Carla Marie. On Carla Marie Island.
There's nothing Christmas about it. If you really think about
What do
it,
you mean?
it's just Christmas time, and his family leaves him.
What? It's held during Christmas. It's all about being with your family during Christmas. How is it not a Christmas movie?
There's a debate. I swear.
Yeah. Everyone's saying it's a Christmas movie.
Okay,
there's
fine.
no debate. Everyone's saying there's no debate on
I'm just
Home
gonna put all the
Alone.
blame on Anthony.
Did you just make this up?
Anthony didn't know that Kevin's mom in Home Alone is also Moira Rose.
Okay, now you're
It's
deflecting.
Schitt's Creek.
Now you're deflecting because you're understanding. You're coming to
Javier said,
terms.
I agree. It's not a Christmas movie.
Okay, you can't trust anything Javier says. That's fact.
Yes, this is a big debate, Megan just said.
No, it's not.
I'm glad
what
we're here
size
today
is
for
Anthony
this.
wearing?
Oh, medium.
So yeah, I'm wearing a medium. What?
Looks good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
I was
check
going
and
to
see.
double check, but
Yeah,
it's medium.
I'm wearing the medium. We are gonna get out of here in a little bit. And oops, I'm putting up messages there. So we are gonna get out of here in a little bit. Make sure you check out any of these shirts that you've seen today. RSVLTS.com if you want to buy them. My name is Anthony again.
I'm Carla Marie.
You can always find us, like I said a couple minutes ago, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday mornings, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West Coast, and wherever you happen to fall in between that appropriate time. Okay, and huge thank you to Steve and John, obviously from the Roosevelts, for letting us crash this week in the middle of a snowstorm, do our show from here. To Jersey filmmaker Anthony and Dan for basically ruining everything the two of us will ever do on camera again, because this is so sick, and we're gonna have to upgrade from like our little webcam that we have. So that is awesome.
We're just
Julian,
bringing them to Seattle with
who
us.
is behind the scenes on Instagram Live right now, Mike Schreiner for being Mike Schreiner and modeling, and Peter, who also modeled and was showing off the tiki shirt earlier. Thank you guys.
All right, we are going to say goodbye. Remember-
Anything else?
Oh,
That's all I got.
that's
Okay.
everything?
Thank you for joining us. We'll hopefully do this again in the future.
All right,
Okay.
RSVLTS.com if you want to check it out. Twitch.tv/Carla Marie and Anthony. Peace. Where are you going?
Showing my shirt.